Imagine looking up at the night sky and seeing nothing. No silvery companion lighting up the darkness, no phases to mark the passage of time, no romantic moonlit nights. What if I told you that without our moon, you probably wouldn't even be here to imagine this scenario? Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating what-if scenarios in astronomy. What if Earth never had a moon at all? The consequences are far more dramatic than you might think, affecting everything from the length of our days to the very existence of complex life. But first, let's understand how we got our moon in the first place. About 4.5 billion years ago, when Earth was just a young planet, something catastrophic happened. A Mars-sized object called Theia collided with our planet in what scientists call the giant impact hypothesis. This wasn't just a bump, it was a collision so violent that it liquefied Earth's surface and blasted enormous amounts of debris into space. Over time, this debris coalesced to form our moon. NASA simulations showed this might have happened in just a matter of hours, not the centuries previously thought. One random cosmic collision gave us our constant companion. But what if Theia had missed? What if that impact never happened? Without the moon's gravitational pull slowing us down, Earth would be spinning much faster. Scientists estimate our day would be only 6 to 12 hours long. Imagine that, the sun rising and setting 4 times in what we now call a single day. These super-fast days would create hurricane-force winds as a regular occurrence. The atmosphere would be in constant turmoil, with wind speeds potentially reaching 100 to 200 miles per hour as the norm. Weather patterns as we know them simply couldn't exist. Jupiter, with its 10-hour day and no large moon to slow it down, has the Great Red Spot, a storm larger than Earth that's been raging for centuries. That's what rapid rotation does to a planet's atmosphere. Here's where things get really wild. Earth's axial tilt, currently a stable 23.5 degrees, is what gives us our seasons. The moon acts like a cosmic stabilizer, keeping this tilt relatively constant. Without it, Earth's axis would wobble chaotically, potentially tilting anywhere from 0 to 85 degrees over millions of years. Let me paint you a picture of this chaos. At 0 degrees tilt, no seasons at all, the equator would be perpetually scorching, poles frozen solid. At 85 degrees tilt, the North Pole would point almost directly at the sun for months, experiencing continuous daylight and extreme heat, then plunging into months of frozen darkness. Mars, with its 2 tiny moons that can't stabilize it, experiences exactly this problem. Its tilt varies between 15 and 35 degrees over cycles, contributing to its dramatic climate changes and the loss of its once thick atmosphere. Without the moon, we'd lose 70% of our tidal forces. The sun provides the remaining 30%. This means no tidal pools where early life might have evolved, no nutrient mixing in coastal waters, completely different coastal ecosystems. The intertidal zones, those areas exposed at low tide and submerged at high tide, are some of Earth's most biodiverse regions. Without them, countless species would never have evolved. The very transition of life from sea to land might have been impossible or taken a completely different path. Here's where it gets personal. You might not exist. The moon has been quietly influencing evolution for billions of years. Biological clocks. Many organisms, from coral to humans, have biological rhythms tied to lunar cycles. Moonlight allowed the evolution of nocturnal predators and prey, creating entire ecosystems that operate in what would otherwise be pitch darkness. Countless marine species time their reproduction to lunar and tidal cycles. The famous coral spawning events? Impossible without the moon. The Grunion fish in California literally beach themselves during specific high tides linked to lunar cycles to lay their eggs in the sand. No moon means no Grunion, and multiply that by thousands of species. Without the moon's stabilizing influence, Earth's climate would be in constant flux. We're not talking about the climate change we worry about today. We're talking about changes that would make Earth unrecognizable. Ice ages could last millions of years, followed by periods where even the poles are tropical. The Sahara could become a rainforest, then a frozen tundra, then a desert again over geological time. Sea levels would fluctuate by hundreds of meters. Scientists studying climate today use the moon's stabilizing effect in their models. Research from the 1993 Nature paper by Laskar and colleagues showed that without the moon, Earth's obliquity could vary chaotically, causing climate changes that would make current global warming look like a minor blip. Imagine human civilization developing without the moon navigation. No lunar navigation for early sailors. Maritime exploration might have developed centuries later. Calendar systems. Most ancient calendars were lunar-based. Our entire concept of timekeeping would be different. No moon gods or goddesses, no werewolf myths, no once-in-a-blue moon. and no Apollo 11 moon landing as humanity's greatest achievement. The Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969 united humanity in a way few events have. Without the moon, we'd have lost not just this achievement, but the very drive to reach beyond our planet that the moon inspired. The ultimate question, could intelligent life have evolved on a moonless Earth? The answer is probably not. At least, not life as we know it. The combination of rapid rotation causing extreme winds, unstable climate due to axial wobbling, missing tidal pools where life might have started, lack of climate stability for complex ecosystems would create a world where simple life might exist, but the stable conditions needed for complex organisms to evolve and thrive would be absent. Some researchers suggest that Earth-Moon systems might be rare in the universe. If that's true, the moon isn't just important for life on Earth. It might be one of the reasons why intelligent life is rare in the cosmos. So there you have it. A Earth without a moon would be an alien world, days lasting only 6 hours. Chaotic seasons that could flip from tropical to frozen, no tides to mix our oceans, weather systems of unimagined violence, and quite possibly no complex life to witness any of it. The next time you look up at the moon, remember, that silvery disk isn't just a pretty decoration in our night sky. It's Earth's cosmic guardian, the stabilizer of our climate, the moderator of our days, and quite possibly the reason you exist at all. Our moon isn't just a satellite, it's Earth's partner in the cosmic dance that made life as we know it possible. And that random collision 4.5 billion years ago, it might just be the luckiest thing that ever happened to our planet. Like, share, and subscribe for more cosmic facts.